Okay, everybody. So, assuming you saw part A, now it's time for part B. Yes, it's time for the commentary where the preacher hears at the church. And unfortunately, I don't know if he was trying to flex. I don't know. I'm not going to say the preacher was trying to flex. But y'all saw what happened next. So, here's the preacher, part B commentary. Wow. So here's the preacher in the LV suit. Before I get into the commentary, I want you to listen to this additional report. Now, I don't know if you remember, I did a video and I said, if black people ever, which I doubt, but if black people ever got reparations that are deserved, rightfully deserved, and it ain't no 50,000. The last number they're saying is 350. But anyway, I said what would happen and that it wouldn't probably be safe to go to church. I said, oh man, if that would have happened, I hate to tell you, there would be so many lives lost in the BC due to robbery. I know you got that check. They don't care if it's in a church or not. No respect, no whatsoever. So he's in the church, $400,000 worth of jewelry, then his wife, membership of 100 people. Wow. $400,000 in jewelry. So let's just listen to this part from another sector of the news, okay? I want you to just listen to what they say. And the reason I want you to hear this, there is one channel, which I won't name, 3 letters. Start with the letter is, I don't know what it stands for. It might stand for full of excrement. I don't know. I have no idea. But there's one channel. They did a little bit more than, let's say, talk about the story. It seems that they felt the need to do a background check on the preacher. Check this out. Just listen.
Whitehead once served 5 years in prison for identity theft and grand larceny. In his current life, he is known for his opulent flashiness and claims to be a mentee of Mayor Eric Adams. The bishop recently attempted negotiating the surrender of Q-Train murder suspect Andrew Abdullah and showed up at the police precinct in a $400,000 Rolls Royce, but the NYPD took Abdullah into custody on their own. Now, the bishop is offering a $50,000 reward for the arrest of the gunmen who robbed him, urging them to turn themselves in.
So they had to do a background check on the preacher. Oh, yes. He served 5 years for what? Identity theft? Really? But he's done well for himself. He's got a church going. 100 members. I guess I'm trying to wrap my head around, in jewelry, $400,000. And he has a right to do that. He also mentioned that he thinks they targeted him, they knew, because when he helped to turn in the alleged killer, the news put him as the bling bling bishop. And that they showed his Rolls Royce. Then this other news station, they come up with his background and that he showed up in a $400,000 Rolls Royce at the police station. Kind of putting you out there. But I'm going to be real with you. The pastor wants to be out there. That's his right to do what he wants to, but we like to show off. I know there has to be $1 million minimum. If you have $400,000 in jewelry, I know your portfolio, it better be a couple of $1 million. If you don't even have $1 million, I'm gonna be looking at you real strange. He has to have, in my opinion, you have to have a residential, commercial, a stock portfolio, something. I hope all the money isn't going there. I hope not. So we will see if maybe he can file if it's insured. And if you don't have enough insurance, then look like that bling bling is Sing Sing. Now the good thing about it is this: the fact that they stole a bishop's ring. I think certain items like that are going to stick out like a sore thumb. So unless they're going to sell it to somebody directly, eventually I think they will get caught. Even if they sell it to maybe a person who they may go to a jeweler, but a jeweler might get a little scared. You're going to have to know how to fence that. If they go to one of these little corner boys, or maybe someone in the community who has their own CVS/street pharmaceutical business, oh yeah, your good is gone. Word's gonna get out. Oh, he got in there with that bastard head. All it takes is one person to get pinched. They name you. Boom, there you go. But the fact that he's offering a $50,000 reward to get back that jewelry, I'm kind of wondering if he had adequate insurance. I do wonder. Now, again, like I said, if they get reparations to black people, you couldn't even go to church. It would be a holdup. Only thing is, they would probably shake down everybody. Now, I'm not hating on the pastor. I mean, heck, you never know. I might be a pastoretta in the future. I never know. Get me an LV suit. I'm joking, being facetious. I'm not a no, never. No, that's not what's going on over here. But I look at that and I said, a $50,000 reward. $400,000. You know, with the jury alone, they could buy a franchise. Yeah, could buy a franchise and hire some of the church members or the teenagers. But I know, I get it. And maybe he has done that. I just don't know about it. But let's say he has not. You could buy a franchise. Sometimes you can buy two. Oh, definitely. You sure can. Get a franchise going and hire the teenagers in the church. Keep them off the street. Teach them about money, about responsibility, keeping them busy. That one is successful. You can do it again. But let me guess, we can't really, a franchise, we can't wear that around our neck. We can't, I think sometimes with our people, and again, he has the right to wear whatever jewelry he wants, but we like to be seen. And the fact that he can spend 5 years in a penitentiary and come out and be a pastor, hey, he's got a good thing going on for himself. It doesn't justify it. But see, when you want to be seen and you have nice things, you got to understand there's a whole lot around you that don't have it. Me, I'm not hating on him. Oh, no, definitely not. But that's me. And being a black man, too, you know, this is a group of men that's basically at the bottom, economically speaking. And I'm not saying this to be mean. That's the reality. So when you're one that has something, he's lucky they didn't murk him. He's blessed they didn't murk him. You come out the pen, from the prison to pastoring, a $400,000 car and the jury. So think, the jury and the car alone, you're looking at $800,000. How he became that's my arm screwing on the table, sorry. How he become so basically, yes, he's a millionaire. But what's he doing with it? If something had happened, which I'm glad nothing did happen, how would his wife carry on? I guess the church? You better have some life insurance, bro. But again, maybe he was trying to flex. And it's right, he can flex, maybe he's trying to flex. He's on Instagram. You have to understand, especially for a black person, we already have so much jealousy. And you understand too, aside from this, saying the black factor, the fact that any group that's at the bottom, that's what's going to be the hungriest, more desperate. So when they see somebody that's got something, they will zoom in on you. I wouldn't be surprised they checking out that Instagram. Oh, he got an LV suit on. He got a Louis Vuitton suit on. Where they do that at? I wouldn't be surprised that somebody in that church may know those guys. It could be that maybe they're just, stalking his Instagram and checking him out, seeing the car. That's a possibility. It could be maybe they're watching him coming in and outside. Y'all know how much the Louis Vuitton suit is? A Louis Vuitton suit is going anywhere from, let's see, I just Googled it, $34.50 to $38.78. And sometimes that's just a blazer, yeah. So they kind of rocking it a little bit like Armani. Yeah. Here's a suit that's cashmere, $10,770. So you have to understand, sometimes slow your roll. He likes the bling, be a little flashy. Look what happened. Now, what if he goes ahead and he gets the jewelry back, or he may replace it? You think it won't happen again? You think? It may be somebody else that robs him. They might catch him before he can even get inside the church. I want the suit too. You see how they came in? Guns at the deacons' heads. The depravity that we have toward each other. So desperate. So desperate. And I don't believe in all this. Well, the people get this, what they're going to do? We all make decisions. We all make decisions. So when you partner with us at the very bottom, the bottom feeders, they're watching you, and they're not watching you for admiration. Some people will be watching you and hating you, man. They could be wishing death on you. But this here, I said before, I said, when black folks got reparations, oh my goodness, you might want to stay inside as long as you can. Can you work remote? We're going to do church by Zoom today. I said they've been to church robbing. Little kids can walk home from school, be outside playing, and don't have a clause in there. Oh man, don't have a clause in there. If you're on child support, we're going to take out your big child support and pay your baby mama or your ex-wife. Oh, murder would be up the wazoo. The morgue would be filled like they were saying it was when the pandemic hit. So many parents would be orphaned. And you would think, oh, you mean like non-black people? That could happen too, of course. But let's be real, you know it's going to be your own. So that they're probably sitting up watching Pastor and hating on him. He ain't no better than me. I went to the pen too. Well, he got him a preaching gig going. What are you going to do? Sitting up watching and sitting up hating. Have you noticed lately some of these stories? A lot of the black men, I'm telling you, they're always killing the black women. But have you noticed some of the black men that are being killed? Not the street kind. Some of the black men that are being killed, he has a family, working on a job, whatever, has a family, maybe successful, but just have a regular job, it doesn't matter. If you notice that, the dusties aren't taking out their own. I told you, if you are trying to build, you're a black man, this is for black women and black children, the worst place for you to be is going to be in the BC. So this right here, oh, the jealousy is real. They plan this. Again, they don't want a job. They know how to plan to rob. Guns at the deacon's head. Guns at the deacon's head. What did Godfrey tell you? You're traumatized because of black men. You don't skip it. The whole church traumatized. That saying is so true. Traumatized by the actions of who? Black men. But the fact that there is a reward for $50,000, trust me, somebody knows who they are, because dummies like this here, when they pull these stunts, they love to talk about it. Yeah, we got the food, we got that food. Trust me, it'll be his church mama sitting up there. And that's my son who had that gun, and she gonna turn him in. Anyway, y'all, thanks for listening. Let me know what you think. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Keep your head on a swivel. You know why? There is simply too much dust out there. And I'm out.